What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for 2GP's presents Legendary Gaming. All right, welcome to another Midday Monologue Monday, my friends. This is a very special one. I know, the beginning of every month they say it's a special one because it's a shout out to the month. And those are special. But this is 3 times as special. Because today, as you've already seen from the thumbnail, you and me, we get to investigate everything that's going on with 2GP's for the next 3 months. Because Tom Vulo and me, that's how far ahead of schedule we are. 2GP's. All right, so we've had a lot of fun filming and editing these videos for the next 3 months. Who else on YouTube does that? I'm serious. That's not a rhetorical question. If you're a YouTuber, how far advanced do you make your videos? Have you ever heard of any YouTuber being 3 months ahead of schedule on every single one of their daily videos? But that's not 100% true, because twice a week I go live. So obviously, I can't have those prepared. But I do. Daily videos, man, come on. Let's hear it. Come on, give me a like for that alone. I'm busting balls here. Why? Because YouTube is fun. And man, it is so easy to make and edit a video. So anyway, and you know, me and Tommy V were talking about it, and we're gonna push, try to get an extra month or 2 ahead since we're doing so good right now. Yeah. And I want to go over some of the things that are happening right here. You know, this is the fall. We have several months ahead of us. Videos already made. I got my little notes here, of little bullet points of what to talk to you guys about, because that's all I use is bullet points. I don't script anything. Pretty much everything you've ever heard me say is from a bullet point / right off the top of my head. So, we will be having a lot more. Well, I mean the same amount, but it's gonna feel, because it's so epic, it's gonna feel like a lot more. Some live legendary gaming that I'm going to be doing on Friday and Sunday nights here at 2GP's. The Sunday nights are going to be the big games. Let's start with the shorter Fridays here, because I do got some things that I will be debuting. Some brand new titles. I mean, some of you may get tired of seeing me play some of the same titles, but God, I could play some of these games over and over and over again. So I do like to mix it up every now and then. But yeah, we do have such new titles. We have 2. There'll be another 2 coming down the road later on next season. But we have 2 games from the Mint game system. Little tiny box game system. Mint. So we have Mint Control and Mint Delivery that have not been seen on this channel, played on this channel at all. Horrified Greek Monsters. I am so happy that that's finally here. You can see the unboxing of that. You can see the playthrough of that. And also for Halloween, I found a game. I think it's fun as hell. The quick playthrough that I did of it. I'm looking forward to getting a real game of it in. Though it doesn't have the best write-up. I'm a big fan, though, of Ed Gorey. If you know the artist Ed Gorey, there's a game called Escape from the Evil Garden, based on one of his illustrated shorts. And then there's also going to be, I want to say for shits and giggles, I have a feeling it's going to turn out to be big shit and giggles. I didn't think that one out, did I? All right, but the title I'm talking about is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yes! Exactly. The Steve Martin, John Candy classic comedy, holiday, Thanksgiving holiday hit movie has been turned into a card game for 2 players. That's going to be a lot of fun debuting that. Now, October, you're going to be seeing a lot of horror games. Really, I don't want to get too much into it because that's just going to take away from what's up October that you'll be, watching next month. So I'm not going to get into it too much right now. But just to let you know that we will be continuing with videos about Werewolf the Apocalypse role-playing game, getting ready to jump into that because that's going to be starting in January from your point of view. And also a video I'm doing on family horror games. I always do a list of horror games. And this time I wanted to talk about horror games specifically for families that you can get your 10 and 8-year-olds involved in. So yeah, check that out. Come here on October. There's going to be a lot of fun happening for the Halloween month. Now, as I just kind of eased into there, mentioned a little bit there, the RPGs. So with Tales of the Table going with our Dungeons & Dragons, we're going to be taking a break at the end of the year. Because by the end of the year, we're going to be finished with Brendan Ford, Speak of the Dreams. And then the gang has given me the okay. They're interested enough to give it a shot. I am going to be DMing them through it'll turn out to be a 4 or 5 parter, a mini campaign for Werewolf the Apocalypse. So I'm setting up all these videos on Midday Monologue Mondays dedicated to it. Getting ready, getting the gang ready, and getting my viewers ready, getting you guys ready in case you don't know the game, or maybe you did and you're excited about re-experiencing it again through us. So yeah, that's going to be happening. We're going to be switching over our Tales from the Table. We're still going to be doing 2 episodes. The DM's perspective behind the screen, and then the following week the player's perspective, so to speak. But instead of D&D, they're going to be for Werewolf the Apocalypse. And after that, I'm going to be, we're going into next year now. Why am I mentioning it now? Because it's already been filmed and edited. Yeah, I do have some things filmed and edited well into next year. When I say I'm 3 months ahead of schedule, I mean everything blocked off 3 months. But I do have some videos. I'm crazy, man. I do have some videos well into March and April of next year. Well, it's easy with the Tales from the Table, actually. Don't think I'm too crazy because we game twice a month. We're lucky 3 times. But then we have breaks in between when nobody can make it for 3-4 weeks, So I guess it all kind of almost averages out, but yeah, we play a little bit more than we upload. Because even though we're uploading 2 episodes a month, it's 2 episodes of the same sitting. There's my DM perspective and the other episode from their player perspective. So yeah, it's easy to get ahead of schedule on those, since we're doing like 2 videos per sitting, and we're sitting about an average of twice a month. So, but yeah, 4 Against Darkness. 4 Against Darkness. I'm gonna take a little one-shot adventure with my crew and get them through 4 Against Darkness. A couple of them had played it a couple of years ago with me and Tommy V, and now it's time to reintroduce people to the game, I think. So there's going to be a little bit of change with the RPG stuff. Now, a new series. I spoke about this 3 freaking months ago. Oh, actually, I spoke about this probably about 3 weeks ago from my perspective. How fast I've been banging out these videos with Tom. So, yes, there is something I mentioned a few weeks back, and we have buzzed through everything. So if you do follow the series regularly, or if you happen to catch last month's What's Up August, is that the one I talked about it in? Well, anyway, I had recently mentioned, because a viewer really loved an old video of ours from 5-6 years ago, where I filmed the dice tray of a 4 Against Darkness solo adventure I did, and then I'd show off the book to the camera where needed. And I did that, and I took that, and I used it as voiceover, and showing the dice rolls were needed. And used it to make a movie with miniatures and some terrain stuff. I have a lot more terrain stuff. I have a lot more miniatures. It's time to do this again. And so for fall, I was predicting August. That's getting pushed back a month to September. Probably the end of September. It's going to be ready. And what's going to be ready is, for this time, what I'm doing, I'm starting off the Pixie Playhouse. First episode, first series Episode 1 of the first series is going to be the 20-sided Warriors versus Marching Order. And that'll probably run 4 episodes. I want to chop it down to 10, 15-minute shows. And I think it's going to run about 4 episodes if I do it like that. It's been a while since I looked at it. I got to take a look at my old notes. And then after that, we're going to 4 Against Darkness, the one I'm going to be filming with the guys beginning of next year. So it'll be sporadic. It'll be running, and then there'll be a little bit of a break, and they'll be running again. But yeah, it's back. It's back. Under a new title, the Pixie Playhouse. So I hope you're going to like that because it is very time-consuming. It's the most time-consuming thing I've ever done here. Actually, outside of Dungeons and Doxies, which is why me and Tom Vulu stopped doing that. Actually, it was just taking up way too much of our time. But yeah, this is the next longest thing I do is these miniature movies I'm doing for Pixie Playhouse. So, and I'm not bitching about that. I'm not kvetching about it because they are fun. They're fun as all hell, the completed work of it. So I hope you all enjoy it very much. And now, I think at this point I only had a chance once to dive back into a returning series I promised last season, and that's Live at Lunch. And the main reason I didn't have a lot of time to really get back into it was trying to get ahead of schedule. When me and Tom decided that we really have to get 3 months ahead of schedule minimum, that kind of put a damper on a few side projects with 2GP's, but it was worth it, and it still is. So yeah, besides that one new, there was one to begin with, and so besides the one new Live at Lunch, that's all I think we had time to do. There will be more. It'll either air at 11 o'clock or it's going to air at 1 o'clock, and that's Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast, New York City perspective, because something always airs at 1. Something always airs at noon Eastern Standard Time here for 2GP's. So that'll either be, and I work jobs where I took lunch at 11, and I've worked jobs where I've taken lunch at 1. So I still think that title works. Yeah, they're most always going to be live. Maybe I was thinking do a live-ish at lunch, but I'm not sold on that yet. But that's everything that's going on for the next 3 damn months, my friends. Me and Tom Vulu have kicked ass. We've worked our butts off, and we got a little bit more butt left, so we're going to work that off. Just to get one more. Actually, my goal is to get 1 more month, 1 week, and 1 day. So if we can get through December and into the beginning of January, the first full week and 1 day, then I'm calling it completed, not ended. No. That's the level we're going to want to maintain. If we can get above that, we have time to do it. But anyway, thank you very much for checking this out, being interested in 2GP's. If you like anything, please remember we are a for fun channel. There's no backers or patrons here. Everything we do is for fun because we find YouTube extremely fun. It's extremely fun to shoot videos. We find it extremely easy to edit and upload videos. So, yeah, come on. Everything going on is fun. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm your buddy Big John G for 2GP's presents Legendary Gaming, and